pals, it's time to take a look at what was happening this week in Miami Vice. On Go With The Heat podcast, your enthusiast guide to the cultural phenomenon that was Miami Vice, we talk about Season 1, Episode 17, titled Rites of Passage, originally aired February 8th, 1985, with the amazing guest stars Pam Grier and John Turturro. Let's take a look back and see what else was happening this week, February 4th, 1985. In the news, on February 4th, U.S. retaliated against New Zealand for denying port facilities to the U.S. warship and cancels a naval exercise with Australia and New Zealand. On the same day, 20 countries signed the first ratification of the UN Convention Against Torture. The U.S. would eventually sign in 1988. And of course, February 7th, Ronald Reagan celebrated his 74th birthday. This Week in Music includes the all-time classic. Number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 is Foreigner's I Want to Know What Love Is from the November 1984 album Agent Provocateur. More information about this amazing, fantastic song is in this week's episode of Go With The Heat, so I encourage you to go take a listen to that and see all the details about this amazing song. In TV and movies, the disappointing news, The Dukes of Hazzard airs its final episode on February 8th, ending its 7-season run. Boss Hogg, the Duke Boys, and Daisy have their last adventure. Fortunately, the Duke Boys make a comeback in the 2005 remake starring Johnny Knoxville and Sean William Scott. In movies, topping the box office for its 9th week in a row is the critically acclaimed Beverly Hills Cop, starring Eddie Murphy as Axel Foley, a Detroit cop who solves the murder of his best friend in, you guessed it, Beverly Hills. Also released this week is the amazing classic John Hughes film, The Breakfast Club, which caused millions of suburban teens to feel ways about stuff. The growing-up comedy stars Molly Ringwald, Emilio Estevez, Anthony Michael Hall, Judd Nelson, Ali Sheedy, and more, and will go on to gross over $51 million at the box office.
Don't you forget about me.
And that's going to conclude the look back at This Week in Miami Vice, the week of February 4th, 1985. If you'd like to hear more about the fantastic show and the cultural phenomenon that was Miami Vice, we encourage you to go check out our website, gowiththeheat.com, where you can hear all the things Miami Vice. We air our episodes weekly on Thursdays, so we encourage you to subscribe, check us out. We are now available on Stitcher and YouTube. You can always find our show on iTunes, Google Play, and standard RSS. We thank you for listening, and if you have any feedback on our show or this new show that I've added to the feed, we'd love to hear from you. You can get us on Twitter or Facebook or email us, gowiththeheat@gmail.com, and give me some feedback. Let me know if you'd like to hear more of this. Bye, pals.